Welcome back. We are Two Finger Spirits. We got the live studio audience. You know, I asked the camera shy camera guy today, said, you want to do a review? He goes, oh, I'm not in the mood for a whiskey. You believe that?
I got heartburn.
Heartburn.
I don't have a job. I have no place to go. You're not in the mood? Well, you get in the mood.
So today we're doing High West. We like High West, right?
We like what they stand for.
Yeah, Utah.
Yeah, and they also donate some of the proceeds, right?
Yeah, to land conservation. That's good. This is double rye with an exclamation point.
Tell me about it.
You know why double rye?
No.
Camera guy?
I have no idea why it's double rye.
You know what I think I might do, just because you have heartburn?
What?
A little extra for you.
Oh.
Well,
It's over my limit.
Yeah, because it's a blend of two different ryes. Well, the website says two different ryes. It says one from MGP and then some of their rye. But then the bottle says, sourced from multiple distilleries. So I'm not sure what that means. It's two ryes.
It's two ryes.
It's 95% rye and 5% malted barley from MGP.
All right.
And then from their own batch, High West batch, it's 80% rye and 20% malted rye. That's an awful lot of rye.
So there's
right,
no
camera guy?
Is there no corn in this?
No corn.
So this should be pretty interesting.
Interesting, huh? So their company name is Constellation Brands, LLC. That's the parent company. And the proof is 92 proof.
All right.
It's a minimum 2 years old. I think the website said somewhere between 2 and 7 years old. MSRP is 40, which I think is one of High West's least expensive whiskeys.
Okay.
So let's get right into the nose here.
No, I think we should talk about the color. The color is really interesting on this one. All right, here I go. All right, looking at this. This, believe it or not, is I'm going to call it a dark straw. If it was a honey scale, I would say an extra light honey. But this looks like a dark straw. What do you think, Brandon?
Let's taste it.
All right.
Look at that. See that?
No.
Whiskey's right up to the edge of the lip on its side right there. You know what that means?
It means nobody cares.
It means,
let's go to the nose.
It means it's 1.5 ounces.
Oh.
That's how you measure in a Glencairn.
Really?
Glencairns, if you put them on their side and they're made right, should be 1.5 ounces in that glass now.
Give or take.
I'll take it.
All right.
What about the spinning action? That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that centrifugal force holding it to the edges.
You can see that really light hay or that dark straw.
Yeah. You mean the light gold? Yeah. Color guy, camera shy.
I tell you, I get a lot of rye on the nose, which is completely appropriate.
Absolutely.
Heavy rye on the nose.
I get nutmeg, oak, phone book,
yeah.
and caramel.
I get a hint of malted barley.
Pete from the American Whiskey Experience was the first one that I ever heard say phone book, and it was quite appropriate. And now, ever since, I've gotten phone book in a few, and
you can't
newspapers,
newspaper
old
phone
books sometimes.
Yeah, you can't unsmell it once you smell it.
And definitely rye, and some sort of like a coniferous tree, like a pine.
I get oak.
Oak? I get some sort of like evergreen or something.
Maybe. I'm going for it. Wow, that's different. It dries you out.
Really?
It dries me right out.
I don't think I can get that.
No, my mouth is dry.
I get the rye.
A dry rye.
I still get pine. And I get black licorice and clove. Any clove?
I can taste a hint of black licorice.
Yeah.
But really, I think this would be great if someone really wants, if you're like a beginning to whiskey and you really want to get the difference between a bourbon and a rye. This is the one to have because it's straight up rye.
You'd never confuse this with a bourbon.
No, you wouldn't. It has a distinct rye taste to it, which is completely appropriate.
And I don't like black licorice, but I like it in this. I like that note for some reason in this whiskey.
I get a hint of it. Actually, I only get a hint of it as I move towards the finish. But it's good.
Yeah, the finish for me opens up with the black licorice, whereas the palate kind of finished with the black licorice at the end, at the back end. And then I get barrel char and rye on the finish too. And it's actually medium to long length for me for the finish.
I get like maybe a medium length finish, but it's all rye. I feel like it's rye straight through.
I get that black licorice is prevalent for me.
As the finish begins, I kind of agree. It's good though. I don't love it, but it's good.
I don't love it, but I like it way more than I expected to like it. I think maybe because when I first started drinking whiskey, I really loved High West, and then they kind of fall out of favor for me. So I feel like I wasn't a big fan anymore. So maybe that's why I'm surprised how much I like this. And it's an entry level, you know, it's only $40. I mean, some of their stuff is the 60, 70
right,
bucks.
It's $40, 92 proof. I think this would be great for someone that's more of an entry level whiskey drinker. They really needs to know the difference between a rye and a bourbon.
Absolutely. This is definitely one worth checking out, especially if you're new to the whiskey world and when you want a rye. This is definitely rye. Yeah,
I agree.
It's enjoyable. I'm really enjoying it. I can sit around a campfire and then sip this easily. I would love to have this around the fire.
I would also enjoy it on fire. However, would I buy it? I don't think I would buy this bottle.
Never again you would buy it?
I don't think so.
I always have at least 1 or 2 High West bottles on my bar, and I would buy this one again.
Okay.
I definitely would. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I did. We've done the High Country, which was I think that might be a limited release. Some of the stuff they're not releasing anymore. They're keeping it only distiller only. Yeah, the
High Prairie?
American Prairie?
American Prairie.
American Prairie.
I like the jackalope on it.
Yeah, the jackalope. Yeah, that's right. And of course, we always like the Midwinter Night's Dram. That comes out just before Christmas time. So we've done a few. I'll put this in a playlist. We got a bunch of playlists of different categories of stuff we've tried. No swearing on the family channel.
No, you're gonna edit that.
Yeah, we'll edit that out, right? So yeah, keep it in stock. Yeah, I'd probably buy it again, and I always have a couple of High West. Anything else you want to add?
No, but I did enjoy this. So if someone were to pour it to me, I would probably say, oh, I've had this. It's good.
Yeah.
But not one of my favorites.
How about a quote?
I would love one.
There never was a good war or a bad peace. Benjamin Franklin. I like that one.
Yeah, Benny.
Benny!
Like, subscribe. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support.